Hello, guys. This is Pinkie, the housewife. And also, I'm going to carry this on my second channel, Pink Global. So looking for it on Pinkie the Housewife and also my second channel, Pink Global. But hello to everybody. Uh, it's been a busy week. It started all last week and continuing this week. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Sean P. Diddy Combs. Um, Sean P. Diddy Combs. That's what I'm talking about. Now, let me say everything I say on this channel is alleged, and I'm covered under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. It's alleged, and he's innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Okay? And also, Cassie Ventura. She is 9 months pregnant, ready to give birth any day. It can happen. You never know. Okay? But we're going to go ahead and get into the story. You know, today is day 4 of her testimony because she started on Tuesday of this week. Uh, she got on the stand on Tuesday. Okay. And so she went from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today is Friday. I'm here to give you a recap and what all went down, all the scandalous. I mean, this is graphic. Let me just put up before we get started with that, let me just say, welcome to the Pink House. Where is my manners? Welcome, welcome to the Pink House, guys. Okay? Now, go ahead and hit that like button if you can. Go ahead and do that for me. That's help keeps me in the algorithm, keep things flowing for me, keep things going. Okay? So that way you can find me. And also subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to Pinkie the Housewife or my second channel, which is Pink Global. Go ahead and subscribe to both if you have not. Pink Global, that's 2 words, all caps, Pink Space Global. Okay? Now we're trying to get Pink Global monetized. I'm trying to get that one monetized. I am just so short. Last time I looked, that was I checked on it. It was May 10th. That's the last recording date. I recorded that I needed 275 subscribers in order to be monetized. That was on May 10th. Today is May 16th. So I have not looked. Uh, I have not checked, but at the time it was 275. It's probably much lower than that now, but still, I need everybody, and it doesn't cost a thing to hit that like and subscribe. Watch a video, watch this video, matter of fact, and make sure you leave a comment. I would love to reach. I love reading your comments, and I do uh, get back with you on those comments. I do answer my comments. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to put up this graphic content warning, graphic content. It is graphic, guys. It's not for everybody to hear. Okay. So that was my trigger warning for you. All right. So we're going to be talking about day 5, Cassie Ventura completing a graphic testimony today. Now, I thought her, I thought yesterday, which was Thursday, was, I thought I couldn't hear. Well, on Wednesday, I thought it was like, oh my God. And then when I heard day 4, Thursday, I said, oh my God, oh my God. Then today, oh my God, turned into I she needs her mama bear there. She needs mama bear there along with her husband for support and love and to keep her calm. Because I know what that defense team is trying to do. They trying to make a mistrial. They trying to make this into a mistrial. That's what they want to do. But this man here, the diddler, they want to make this into a mistrial. See, let me just show you right now. I'm going to get into everything because this is the stage. These are the steps that we got. These are the steps that they have to go through in order to get a verdict. Okay? United States versus Sean Combs, or AKA Did, uh, Diddy, or AKA just say the diddler. The diddler. Okay? Okay. The trial process. We did that jury selection. Remember, that was all last week. We did the jury selection. And then they tried to finish it up on Monday. Monday was the 12th, I think it was. Let me just see. I think it was the 12th. Oh, let me see. Yeah, Monday was the 12th. So they tried to finish it up. They had to finish it up by Monday because they had their first witness on the stand on Monday. Okay, all day Monday. And then when day two comes around, that's when they did their opening statements. You see, but then when day two come around of testimonies for someone to be get up on the stand, this time it was Cassie. And I understand why they put her up on the stand right away. Because if I'll bring this back up. See, I understand why Cassie had to be put up on the stand right away. Because if you look at her, she's about to give birth any moment. Okay? And look at this fool here. I hate to call the man a fool. But look at the diddler. You see that, what he's doing? Making a heart sign on his chest. You know, you put your two hands together and make it into a heart. This man trying to bring his Bible and Jesus and God and everybody, bring the prophet and everybody up in this courtroom. But you know, when anybody goes to jail or prison for a period of time, they find God, they find Jesus, they find whoever they looking for, Buddha, who they find everybody. And then they carry the Bible around. And then the minute they get out, you know what they do? They be cursing more than anybody and committing crimes and everything. Yeah. Then if you don't put anything on their books, they'll cuss you out. But they supposed to been changed. They supposed to been changed. But they'll cuss you out in a minute. Yes, they will. So don't be looking for this man to change. It's an act. He's acting. Okay? He's acting just like he was acting when he love bombed her. When he love bombed Cassie. That's what he's doing right now. But let me just get back to the let's get back to the stand here. Because you know we got Cassie on the stand, right? Yeah, we got Cassie on the stand. And if you look at Cassie right now, she don't look like she's ready to be put through all that stress. And I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to stress her out so they can call a mistrial. And for other women to do this to a woman, a young woman at that, they need to be ashamed of themselves. They need to be ashamed of themselves. They need God gonna strike them down. That's just me thinking out loud. Look at her. Beautiful. Cassie is such a beautiful child of God. Yes, she is. She was led astray by a man that was old enough to be her father. She was just 19 years old. She was still a child. She was still a teenager. She wasn't old enough to drink. And I hate to hear people talking about she's a grown woman. She made her this. Y'all know how people do when they love bomb you and they are narcissists. And you know a narcissist would groom you. She was groomed. She was groomed, promised things that never happened. And and then she was afraid for her life. She texts and talked in a way of a person that's, although she had fell in love with him, but he still did everything he did under that umbrella of a narcissist and a petter that's groomed this child. Just like he groomed all of them. Don't forget Justin Bieber, allegedly. Don't forget Usher, allegedly. Don't forget all the other people. You got Allie Carter. Don't forget her, allegedly. You got a lot of them. Orlando Brown. Don't forget about him, allegedly. It's a lot of them. I'm not going to sit here and name them all. Y'all can do that for yourself. But they trying to cause this pregnant, 9 months pregnant woman to go into labor so they can let a demon out. And they know he did all this stuff. Shame on you. Shame on them. Shame, shame, shame on them. And I mean the things from getting into a little child's tub, blow up tub full of baby oil, getting in it, making her get in it with all her clothes on, from beating her, sending her to the hospital. But I'm glad her friends did try to help her by jumping on his back when he let himself in or broke himself in or however he got in there, pulling her out of bed, throwing her against the bed poles, causing a big gash over her eyebrow. Over nothing. He need to go play with somebody his own age. Go play with some grown women your age or grown men your age. Oh yeah, I forgot. You do play with a lot of grown men too. And the ones that not so grown, allegedly. But anyway, let's see what the recap was on today. I'm gonna bring you all up to speed on today. Let me just do this for you. We're gonna I'm gonna bring you up on speed. Oh my God, this testimony, it would make anybody. I have never heard anything like this. Now, I cannot show the video itself, but I do have a cover over it, and it's with Inside Edition. So credit goes out to Inside Edition, and this is a video today where her attorney. This is her attorney. He it says Cassie Ventura spends final day on the witness stand in Diddy's trial. So after that was over, he came out and spoke, and I'm glad he did. He came out to speak. Thank you for speaking. Okay. And so we're gonna listen to his words, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and play it so we can listen.
I hope that my testimony has given strength and a voice to other survivors and can help others who have suffered to speak up and also heal from abuse and fear. For me, the more I heal, the more I can remember. And the more I can remember, the more I will never forget.
Anybody who ever thought pregnant women are weak or fragile, that should now be put to rest. We've seen a woman.
This is Lisa Bloom that's speaking now. And I love how she's standing up and being there because she also have a client that's dealing with the same diddler.
Do almost the unimaginable, answering question after question. She's been remarkably calm.
Meanwhile, Justin Bieber, who was befriended by Diddy when he was a teenager, is breaking his silence, denying speculation that he was going to be called as a prosecution witness. His rep released a statement saying he is not testifying because he's not one of Combs' victims who deserves justice.
What? Now, that one just threw me for a loop, guys. That really did throw me for a loop. I don't know, did that throw you for a loop, but it just threw me for a loop. He said he is not testifying because he is not one of the diddler's victims. Okay. Now, let me just say this. Do I believe him? No. No, I don't believe that. One bit. I don't believe that one bit. I really do think that was something else and played with that. This man has been in a lot of pain for years. A lot of pain for years. Justin. We all remember the video at the Diddler's house. We all remember all the other things too. When each time you're around him, I'm just leave it at that. I'm just going to leave it at that because my heart goes out to him and I pray for this child. He's a young man now, but I pray for him too. Okay? So let's go ahead and make our way on. Whew. We're going to make our way on. Okay? Let's go ahead and hear the last video. This is credit goes out to ABC News. The Diddler, they call, well, I'm just saying the Diddler. Diddy Trial, Day 5. Cassie Ventura concludes her testimony. And I'm thankful she did. So let's go ahead and get that one started. I just pray that they don't try to come back with something to hurt this child. You know what I mean? With all their now let me just say for the two credits will be down in my description box below my video. So we're going to go ahead and break down this one here. Okay. And this is as I said before, this is what ABC News. All right. Here we go, guys. Let's see, can we stomach this monster, the Diddler? Here we go. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. I thought I had it up sharing my screen. I guess I didn't. Okay. I got it up. Okay. Okay. That video, for some reason, is not letting me Let me just see. For some reason, it's not letting me pull it up. Okay. Well, since it's not letting me pull it up, that don't mean I can't go ahead and tell you about it. Okay. Now, today was another, rainy day for everybody on the trial in the courthouse. Okay. And Cassie did get back up there again. This is the first week of testimony. Um, First week of testimony in the high profile case of Diddy's sex trafficking. Okay. And racketeering conspiracy uh, against, you know, don't forget all about that, the racketeering and everything. But I think when it comes to, I want everybody to remember, uh, when it comes to the transportation cross state line to engage in sex or prostitution, that's all they've been talking about this week. Even the first person talked about it on the stand on day one. And then Cassie, that's all she's been describing, actually. All the places they went, out of state, everywhere, you name it. All the people that was flown in, brought in, and who helped, who did this. Yeah, because they know. And then they put a weak, can I say a weak ass attorney? She's supposed to be a high powered attorney. She didn't know what she was doing. She didn't even know how to guide the questions or or what question to ask. She had to kept stopping to refer back to her team. You know, the team of lawyers. I know you all want to make her the superstar. Of course she's a superstar, but I'm going to say thank you for getting her because she don't know what she's doing. So I like keep letting her stay doing what she do because she ain't doing a good job at all. Okay, she have to refer back. I don't think she knew what to ask or where to take the line of questioning to. Okay, or what road to follow. I think her bus kept getting off the road, or she kept taking the wrong turn. And when she knew she was taking the wrong turn, by the way Cassie was answering, because Cassie was strong all these days. She came in the courtroom a little dressed too powerful. She's trying to make people, trying to take her power back from him, should I say, by the way she was dressed very nicely. Now, don't get it twisted now, but I think, in my opinion, I think she should have came off looking like Little House on the Prairie. A floor, a dress with all these beautiful flowers on it, really soft material, hair pulled, you pull it up so a little in the top and have the back hanging with a cute little thing on the top of it. No big earrings, small earrings, modest makeup, no heavy lipstick, no high heels. Because you want to pretend you got to play the role. You got to wear some flats. Still cute though, but not that cute. Flat shoes, you know, and come in there holding your back. Girl, put both of them hands on your back, like you can barely make it up in there. And don't walk too straight. Come in there waddling, like how pregnant women waddle. Yeah, come in there, and when you get to the stand, tell them you need somebody to help you get up there. Reach out for somebody to grab that hand to help guide you up there. We don't want you Seem like you ready to have the baby. Because then they trying to do a mistrial. We just want them to back off and let the people, all the people in the jury, oh my God, I cannot believe he did this. Yes, he did that to that beautiful child. All children should not be groomed by old dirty old men or dirty old women too. Kids are off limits. Probably that's why he's paying so, trying to got everybody giving them stuff and putting, that's just my opinion. I bet that man is paying people so much, getting them so much stuff that, so they won't be tearing up that tail. But he probably like it. I'll take that back. He probably like that. Tearing up that tail. But anyway, let me get back on the subject. Okay. Now Cassie is the one that brought the first lawsuit that cracked the case. I mean, not cracked the case, but busted wide open. Yes. If it wasn't for Cassie's lawsuit, she cracked that case wide open. Because she asked for 30 million, and we just found out that she only got 20. But $20 million, that's still a lot of money. You can live off $20 million till the day you die if you know how to use it right. And I let me just say, her husband is so sweet. That don't y'all mess with her husband. Yeah. But anyway, okay. Now let me just say, early in the day, the attorney's getting heated over completing Cassie's question for the day. They want to get it over. Her attorney, I want them to know, you ain't had her on the stand, what, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Today is Friday, 4 days. You need to wrap it up. The judge thinking, too, you need to wrap this ish up. Okay? Because she's ready to have this baby. And they trying to hold it out. They trying to stretch it out. That's, y'all got to watch the demons at work. You ain't even got to be there. You know what's going on, because we got a lot of people in that courtroom and in that overflow courtroom that's letting us know. They come out and tell us what's going on, and then you can see about it. The sketches from the artists, the people that's doing the drawings. Yeah, Cassie, I'm very proud of her. She's been strong. And she's holding that poker face, but she did break down today, guys. She broke down. She did. And it's okay to break down. She's very emotional. When you're pregnant, you're very emotional. For people to know the most intimate details, graphic details about your life. And to see pictures or videos, and you know they're all out there. Like one man approached her one day. This was when, this has been a while. It's not today or anything, not since the trial. Approached her at I think it was a, those events stars go to, like a gala or a movie premiere, or was it some music event or something. But he approached her and told her there's a video going out that he's seen it of her having sex. Seen the whole thing. The whole thing. He described it to her. And she would react like anybody else. She didn't want to hear that mess from him. She wanted to know who. Tell me. But like any woman, I'll go off on a ninja. If you haven't seen that video, keep it to yourself. I don't want to know you haven't seen it. I don't want to know that. So they are trying to complete her questioning, her testimony, because she's 9 months pregnant and on the verge of giving birth or going into labor or whatever. But the prosecutors, they're claiming or trying to drag it out to force a mistrial. I brought that up. They're trying to do this. So, guys, that's not right. That's not right. That's some devil playing. Okay? The testimony, again, is graphic. Ventura's husband, his name is Alex Fine. I like his name, Alex Fine. That's a movie star's name, actually. That's a person's name that's going places or going to be somebody or that is somebody. And then at one point, walking out of the courtroom because of the the way they was drilling and going at it with Cassie. He couldn't take it anymore. So he got up and walked out. And I don't blame him. I would walk out too. Oh, let me just do this, guys. Oh, that's okay. Mm-hmm. And allegedly, because they was talking about at one point when the diddler, R.A.P. her, R.A.P. her, you know what I'm talking about? And he done this many times before, allegedly. That's what they talking about. And so Alex said, oh, no, because I'm quite sure he know all about this. Because I don't think she would have kept this from him. Okay. And then also, one of the women from Danity Kane came in. Dawn Richards spotted entering the courtroom. And she's, she was with, y'all remember, if you watched Making the Band, she was with, Dawn, what's her name? The one that's on that list. I have to bring that list back up. She's on that list. Okay. But anyway, she's one of the former members of that girl group, Danny Kane. Okay. And who prosecutors also called to the stand. And she took the stand today too, after Cassie did. So once they wrapped it up with Cassie, then she took the stand. Oh my God. And he still denied that the diddler still denied that he did anything. No allegations. All these are false. Everybody making up false, saying lies, telling lies. How do everybody, if all different walks of life that been around you, how do all their stories either coincide with each other, sound exactly alike, or similar, too similar to say, I believe what they're saying. They can't be making this up. Okay? But he still firmly denies all the allegations and anything that they brought forward, even all them other lawsuits, because he had a lot of lawsuits against him. He'll be in court for a long time, probably. But anyway, be going back and forth to court for a long time. Okay? But anyway, she comes in after Cassie finished all her statements. Everything is all wrapped up. And then for some reason, let me say this name. I'm going to be very careful with it. Chris Brown's name comes up. Chris Brown name comes up. Wow. They're in the courthouse, in the courtroom. A pin could have dropped. You could hear that pin dropping. Yeah. Yes, his name came up while she was still on the stand. Yeah. I don't know what he got to do with it, but I'm here to find out. I really want to know. Now, everybody been standing outside for the past 2 weeks. All last week as they was doing the jury selection. All of this week while they was all on the stand. Cassie on the stand, the first witness got on the stand on Monday. Then Cassie. Now they got Don Richards from Danny the King, one of the girl groups. Because this is a federal case. This is federal. If he is found guilty, he's going to spend a long time in the Popo house. If he may not ever get out. He may spend his natural born life there forever. Not like people worried about it. His life behind bars. Some people, allegedly, what I heard. I'm not saying this is what I heard. Now, I'm just telling you what I heard. But anyway, the word is that he may spend the rest of his life behind bars, and people are not shedding a tear because everybody that's testifying and everybody that's thinking about it and want to do it and scared to even say something or scared to even be at the courthouse, where's all his friends? He ain't got a friend there. Okay, well, he do. He do have one person. His cousin is there. I do applaud his cousin because he's always there. Okay? He's the one that wears the Free Diddy gear, hat and t-shirts. Okay? Okay. But anyway, people are there all the time. A lot of media, a lot of content creators, a lot of bloggers. Everybody is there. TikTok got their self there. TikTok, everybody is there. Okay? So, but I was glad when her attorney came up and spoke after she finished her testimony. I was so happy to hear that. Now and he looked very nice. I love that suit. He is real. He looked like he's a president. He looked like Mr. President. He looked like he's a president already. That's what he looks like. If you didn't know him, you would swear he was a president of something. He probably looked like the president of the United States of 2025 right now. If I didn't know any better, I would say he's our president he's the current president right now. This year is 2025. He is the current president. Because that's what he looked like. His suit looked so nice and crisp and clean, not a wrinkle, not a stain, not a nothing. That's called money. He ain't buying no cheap suits like somebody else I see that be walking around pretending like they are president. Well, they may cost a lot of money, but they don't look like it. Maybe I'm not trying to body shame nobody. Maybe because of the body that makes this what he wears look terrible. Okay, but this man look nice. Now let me get back off that. Okay, let's get back to where we need to be. Okay, and while Cassie was on the stand, she had a poker face on. She wasn't letting nobody know she was sweating. Now I'm not sure whether she was sweating, but she was letting you know, I'm holding it in. She was very strong. She was stoic, like as beautiful as she is. Yes. I'm rooting for Cassie. I'm rooting for all the people that have been hurt and tortured and damaged from all of this demon practice. Okay. But, she did cry. She did cry, though. And everything. She may cry, but she kept that composure. Because she know what was looking right at her. Trying to get her to look at him. And she didn't look his way. Not once did she look his way. All these 4 days that she been on that stand, she did not look at that demon not one time. Thank you. And I was so proud of her. Yeah. And I know she was uncomfortable. You sitting up there and you're pregnant and you got to just sit there. And they don't make seats comfortable in a courthouse. They're not meant to be comfortable. But I don't know. But it's like they better make sure she was comfortable. You know, even during her cross-examination with that mean woman that didn't know what she was doing. And she had to go over all the intimate, the graphic, the demeaning stuff about how this man treated her and did to her. That she had to have sex while she was on her period. All that bodily fluid everywhere, blood everywhere. And then think about it. We as women know, if you, hang on, y'all know what I'm talking about. You be blood everywhere. If you ain't, I ain't got to say it. But anyway. And she couldn't say no. And she had to, and her body, during the whole time she was with him, her body could not heal. And when you see her on the red carpet or anything, look how beautiful she looked. She's like a doll, a porcelain doll. That standing there, when you got a demon standing right beside you, you have to be careful. Because he can get out of character right there in front of everybody. And nobody would say a word. Nobody would help her. Because these men these days, they don't help women these days. Now all that beautiful skin, that was covered up with body makeup and makeup on her face, body paint and makeup. And if she had any type of bruising, she had to make sure she got something on to cover that. So if she got a premiere, just say if she got a premiere or something or event, or they got the awards or somewhere to go, he would have her do all that nasty stuff with all these strange men, keep her drugged up and keep her people going in and out of her and dropping piss all over her and boo-boo all over. She got to pick up the mess, boo-boo, and spread it all over his chest and his tits so he can get turned on. And the only thing in my mind, I'm thinking this man got a problem, because the only way he can get turned on is by baby oil. Baby oil is the cure to make him turned on. Seems like that's the only way. And I heard it was a Tootsie Roll. Just saying. Yeah, I didn't say that now. I'm just saying what I heard. It was a Tootsie Roll. And people in the out there in the courtroom sitting, and then the jury had to try to imagine all of that as she speaks. I mean, open court, and you telling, well, this is what he did. He had this man, and I had to wear my nails painted white every time, and it lasts for 3 and 4 and 5. I'm not going to say 5 days. It's 4 days, up to 4 days or 4 days. Woman, any woman knows. That's why we have to give all prayers up for Cassie. Any woman know. You can't do that 4 days, 3 days, and 2 days, right? All day long, 24 hours a day. You cannot do it. That's why If anybody have any brains in their head, just know this woman was not in her mind. She was on all this crap that he give her. And then if she feeling sick to her stomach from all of this and all that stuff, okay, you're not sick no more. If you're throwing up, okay, it's out. Okay, time, you got to get back. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to the freak off. Let's keep the freak off going. Mm, mm, mm. I feel for her. I really do. I feel for her. Mm, mm, mm. And then don't forget the tapes. I mean, the text messages. She was a young girl that was groomed, that fell in love with her abuser. We see this time and time. Think about Shannon Sharp. He groomed his 19-year-old. Think about Bill Cosby. Think about all these. Think about Harvey Weinstein. Think about all these Jeffrey Epstein, whatever his name. Think about all those. R. Kelly. Love to pee on people. And how you going to help somebody peeing in your girlfriend's mouth? And then you pee too. And then you're going to be kissing on her. That don't even make no sense. That's just nasty. Can't nobody, I could never thought of nothing like that. Nobody can think of nothing like that. You got to be perverted. Something's got to be wrong. And I'm not even a doctor. I'm none of that. And she had to call up and pretend by in those texts. Those texts was no more than her playing her role. To me, I look at those texts as she was saying all that stuff. She's playing a role because she's afraid to make him unhappy. She's afraid of a man. So when you're afraid of a person, you'll say anything to make them happy, so they leave you alone for a little while. And that may just be for a few hours or just for one day. You got to tell them what they want to hear. Just like he told her everything she wanted to hear in the very beginning, because he was grooming her and love bombing her, because he know he was in control because of his age, the age difference. Now she had to turn around and say what he needed to hear so she can get a day of rest or maybe an hour or two of rest. You know what he want to hear. I want you. I need you. You're the only man. Sometimes you got to play the fool. And I'm definitely not calling her a fool. But I'm calling play the fool. That means play the other person. So all day was about the sex, drug fuel, sex sessions that she had with all these male prostitutes and escorts and everything. And, that's why she broke down. She couldn't take it too much. And they think she was motivated by money. Got to remember, he wanted her. He the one took it to the next level. She came in as an artist, like all people do. Why does it have to be different from a woman? For a woman, she came in wanting to sing, and he took advantage of that. So don't be getting it twisted. He's the one that loved to flaunt his money. Got to remember, he always trying to buy men clothes. I'll take you shopping. He almost got his head knocked off by 50. 50 ain't putting up with that. And even Terrence Howard. No, you ain't gonna take my man card. My man card. Like, no. Terrence Howard had to put him in his place. You see, He don't bother Terrence Howard no more because he knew Terrence Howard in the like Cat Williams said, you got to tell him no because Diddy always want a party. Diddy always want a party. Now see all these people. Now as many as you can see, where were they when they raided his house? Where were they when he got locked up at the hotel in New York? Where were they doing jury selection? Where were they all these 5 days that this whole week? You haven't? Did anybody put any money on his books? Did y'all go see him? I don't think y'all did. So she wasn't motivated by money. He's the one who was throwing his money around. And she just got accustomed to it. She's a young kid. Y'all acting like the girl is 45 years old. That's why every day when he leaves the courthouse, he goes right back to the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn and put on that yellow jumpsuit of his. Yeah, that's what I heard. It was yellow. Because he loved the party. Ain't nobody standing up for him. And he had his kids in there the first day. I think that was the first day Cassie testified. They was in there. You haven't seen the girls no more since then. And I'm so glad they're not there. Don't corrupt those beautiful young girls. They don't need to hear that. They do not need to hear that. And I'm so glad they wasn't there no more. Mama here? I don't know. Y'all ain't gonna talk about that wig though. I'm not gonna do that. Because I'm not fooling with Sean and his mama. That's his mama. You don't fool with people's mama. But I ain't gonna talk about her wig. That's her wig, and y'all leave that wig alone. Y'all gonna make that man come after y'all. See, be like me. One thing you don't do, you don't talk about somebody's mama. I'm not talking about it because I don't want nobody to be bothering me. I'm gonna leave it alone. But before I go, I can't wait. I want to hear his testimony. This man been trying to speak for the longest. Speak, and they've been shutting him down. And they still got him in jail over bogus. Remember that video I showed? I showed all those times that he had a court date. Every time he have a court date, they push it back, push it back. His last court date was the same day Diddy was in jail, had his first court date. His first court date was the same day that he's supposed to be in court. And you know what they did? Pushed it back again. Why is this man still in jail? Why can't he ever come up for bond? His wife is an attorney. That's all I'm going to say about that. Because his name is Jonathan Oddie. He's still in jail. He told him everything. Told the popo everything in the interrogation room. Go and watch my video. I played the whole interrogation. Go watch it. They kept shutting him down. That's for a reason. Now let's get back to this, guys. They already did the jury selection. They opened statements. Then you got to have a prosecution case. Then you got to have a defense case. That's when each one of those, the prosecution and the defense, get up and grill. A good way to put it. They grill you. They try to break you down, tear you down. This ain't over. Because we still got a lot of more witnesses to go. A lot of people got subpoenas, and a lot of people's going to testify, even without a subpoena. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Because Dawn even said she saw the abuse. You, you know, I'm just going to, because most people don't know about that. She's the girl from Janet D. Kane. Let me see, do I have a picture somewhere? She's from the girl group from Making the Band. Okay? Let me see, do I have a picture? I may have it. But anyway, oh, let me just show something. I just want to bring it up before I end. Don't y'all talk about all this baby oil. Don't talk about it. Look at all that baby oil. I said don't talk about it, but look at all that baby oil. Over $1,000 of baby oil. How can you get up to the mirror and look in the mirror when baby oil? Seemed like you should have had just a closet by itself, just a huge, huge, huge walk-in closet, like the kind I had where you can put a king-size bed in it. You can. It was literally another master suite. It was bigger than any master suites that I had ever seen in my closet, my old closet. Okay, was so big I could never fill it up. Now that's big. That's what you should have had all this baby oil in. Its own closet. But you got it right in front of the toilet. You can't even stand up over the at the mirror, look in the mirror over the on that side of the bathroom because baby oil is everywhere. Ooh, my Lord, don't ever, nobody ever give this man no baby oil for, or don't ever put no, y'all don't, if y'all got baby oil or anything like that on commissary, y'all need to yank that. Just take it out of there. Don't nobody ever, if you ever get out, don't ever give this man a gift of or some baby oil as a gift because you know he likes it. It turns him on. Don't y'all ever, any store out there, y'all need to stop selling baby oil to anybody in his camp. Don't ever sell that baby oil. Baby oil in his hands is not good. It's not a good mix. But let's get back to Danny Kane. She did get on the stand today, and she said that she said that she witnessed firsthand the abuse that Diddy inflicted on Cassie. Okay? I'm going to say allegedly. This is the way I heard it. That he told Cassie to go downstairs and make him some eggs, cook him some eggs. Because I don't know whether you cook eggs or make eggs, or I don't know, because I don't know how to cook eggs. I always wondered that. Do you cook eggs or do you fry eggs? I don't know what you call it. Whatever the term you use for cooking eggs or fixing eggs. I don't know. I always had that question, and I don't think I ever got a proper answer for it. But anyway, and I guess the eggs didn't come up as quickly as he wanted them. He should have took his butt down there and did it himself. But anyway, his eggs have to be warmed at a certain temperature. And that's what she was trying to do. You got to remember, she's a young kid, okay? He got cooks and chefs and people that do that stuff for him, but he wanted her because he wanted, to me, I think that was a way for him to fight. He just got that devil in him. He just wanted to fight. So, and the way I look at it, you got to pick a fight. Go fix me some eggs. No, she don't know probably. If it was me, I wouldn't know what the F I'm doing. And I don't know nothing about no room temperature. I don't know what I'm supposed to cook them or how to cook or cook eggs, fry eggs, make it. I don't know. But anyway, he wouldn't get them right Anyway, they wouldn't be up there and they won't be at the temperature because I don't know nothing about eggs and temperature. Y'all should watch my video. I did a video on can you afford eggs? I guess he can afford some eggs, okay? But anyway, she said allegedly that because by the time he came down, she tripped herself up. She said he hit her upside the head. Then she made a mistake and said after being cross doing during the cross examination, she said he tried to hit her upside the head with the skillet. You hit somebody upside the head with a skillet, I think they may not be alive. That may unalive somebody. But thank God he didn't. Because that child may not be living then. But anyway, let me keep going. But she will be continuing, not tomorrow because it's the weekend. Today was Friday. So on Monday morning, they're going to pick back up with her. And I'm surprised. I want to be, I don't know. But tomorrow we're gonna lay all the names out. I'm gonna bring that list back up. Matter of fact, let me see, can I find it right now? Because I want to bring that list back up of everybody of those 12 people. Y'all remember those 12 people, right? First, we started out on Tuesday with 4, and then it jumped by Wednesday to 12. Or was it Monday with 4 and then Tuesday with 12? It was one or the other, okay? But I wonder who else is going to be on there. I really want Orlando Brown to testify. I really want Jaguar Wright to testify. I really want, he said he wasn't abused. Justin Bieber, Lord my child, come on, save yourself. Come on, just save yourself. I'm here. I believe in you. So just come on and just save yourself. That's all I wish. But anyway, so they're gonna pick back up with the Danity Kane girl group, not the girl group. Richards, Don Richards. Okay, they're gonna pick. I think that's how you pronounce it. Don. It's not like the man spelled Don, D-O-N. Don, D-A-W-N. I think that's how she's spelling it. But anyway, they're going to pick back up with it. And I can't wait. Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm trying to find that video. Let me see, is this it? I'm trying to find the video where they had to hold all the people up. And I may not be able to find it right now. I'm looking for it. Oh, and also, what's her name? I want the girl that used to, what's her name? What is her name? Is it Hollywood? Let me just show her picture because I don't remember her name. I don't remember her name. I really don't. But y'all will know who she is. I want to see her on the stand too, right here. Oh, was Carisha? Is that Carisha? Yes. She used to be his girlfriend after Cassie. Yeah. I really want to hear what she got to say because to me, she did some foul things to other people. Now, one thing about Cassie did not go out and harm nobody or threaten people. Unlike her. she did some foul things. I know it was all because she was coerced, and I know all because of the diddler told her to do this, and she did it. But it seemed like she got enjoyment out of it. I don't know, because she may be a victim too. So I don't want to pass judgment on no victims. I got to hear their story. I want to hear. Um, Let me see. Is this all the people? I'm just trying to get all those names up, and that way I know the video for next time. Oh, and don't forget Little Rod. Yeah, we got to see Little Rod too, because he filed a lawsuit, but his didn't work out because of his attorney did some foul, messed up. But man, you need to testify, Little Rod, because I did your whole I did a whole thing on you in your lawsuit, and your stuff sounds just like Cassie, just like everybody else. So don't give up. I still can't. I know they're in this video, but I can't find it. Let me see. I don't think I can find it, guys. If I can't find it, then I'll have it for tomorrow. Okay. No, that's not it. Guys, I can't find it. Okay. I can't find it. I wish I could. Well, maybe next time. You know what I mean? You know, keep hope alive. That's all I got to say. But anyway, guys, they're gonna continue, which is next week on Monday, and next week on Monday will be today is the 16th. That will be May 19th on Monday. Okay, they'll be in the same place at the courthouse. Is that 500 Pearl Street? I think the address, something like that. But anyway, they'll be there. The media will be there. I'll be casting it live again. I'll be there. Guys, this is it though. I just wanted to give you a quick recap. A recap on what went down at the courthouse. Okay. So we're going to be letting it go for now. But I would like everybody to do one thing. And let me just say, I know we had talked about some stuff that could trigger a lot of people. But let me just say, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. And then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Both of my channels, Pinkie the Housewife and my second channel, Pink Global. Do that for me. Y'all know I'm going to thank you for doing it anyway. But we're going to go ahead because Diddy right now, he's back in his cell in that big, beautiful building right there. That ain't no beautiful building. That building look like, I don't know. But he's back in his cell. He's back in the MDC, probably chilling, probably open up some canned food, probably opening up some canned food or eating some tuna out of the can or something, or some cold corn on a hot plate if they got a hot plate, or they probably finding a way. Yeah, he may have something like that or some way to make it hot. Probably got something where he can turn it real fast like that, and make the food hot for him. Or probably taking some Skittles, some Rice Krispie treats or something, and a honey bun, and you put it together and make you a cake for making it through this week. That's what he probably doing. You know, they mix all those different things together and make some food. For a cry from all that beautiful, wonderful, tasty food that he would be eating off women's bodies. Y'all remember that? How he would have a woman laying on the bed, not the bed, ooh Lord, I better correct that, on a table. And he would have that woman laying there and he'd eat food off her, have everybody to eat food off the woman. And if you don't eat the food off the woman, he get pissed. That's one thing you don't do. If he got that food there and if he's eating it, see there, y'all better eat too. And you better have on white. See this young woman laying on this table with all those grapes and all that food all over her with nothing on, butt naked. Butt naked. That's what they say. Butt naked. Yeah. You ain't eating no food. You can take some Skittles or some Pop-Tarts or something and tell your roommate, if you got one, or one of the inmates across from you, if you lay down, can I put my commissary food on you? Can I put my commissary food on you? Yeah. And I don't have no baby oil, but let's take this water. Let me throw this water all over you, and you rub yourself down. Just don't get dry now. You got to keep doing it. Guys, y'all know I'm just joking. But anyway, I do thank y'all. Okay? That was day 5. Cassie completed her testimony. That was graphic. That was demeaning to her. Embarrassing. That she had to recount that in the jury room, in front of the jury, and all those people that's sitting in the courtroom. And then she had a bad actor that didn't know what she was doing. But I'm glad they put somebody that don't know what he was doing. But you better make sure you don't make that woman go into labor, because that's what they're trying to do. Prolong things so she can go into labor. In my opinion, go into labor so they can do a mistrial. Somebody need to get that straight, because that, Thank you, Cassie. You did a good job, baby girl. All right. So we're going to say goodbye. The Diddler. And I do thank Cassie's attorney. He looks like the president. Mr. Attorney, can you be the president for 2025? Well, for 4 years, so my brain can rest some. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it an end for the night. And I'll be talking to you all, I guess. Oh, yeah. Let me just say this. Don't forget, I will be going live tomorrow. Okay? That happened in the trial. Okay? All right. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.